Here they are, the Dukes of Dixieland. Yes, here they are, the Dukes of Dixieland on Here's to Veterans. The best in music for all you ex-servicemen and women and your folks everywhere. Specially transcribed for you by the Veterans Administration in cooperation with the American Federation of Musicians, whose members are donating their services.
Let's fly down or drive down to New Orleans. That city, oh, it's pretty. Historic scenes. I'll take you, parade you down Bourbon Street. There are lots of hot spots. You'll see all the big shots down on Bourbon Street, yes.
Let's fly down or drive down to New Orleans.
Sing it, yeah.
That city, it sure is pretty. Historic scene.
I'm
gonna take you, I'll even parade you down Bourbon Street. Well, there are a lot of hot spots. You're gonna see some big shots down on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, one more gate.
Let's fly down,
Yes.
or drive down
See that.
to New Orleans. Hey, that city,
Yes, that
it
city.
sure is pretty.
You telling me?
Historic scene.
You
I'm gonna take you.
gonna take me?
Pops, I'll even
Well,
parade you
thanks, Kate.
down on Bourbon Street.
Papa, do not see this.
Yes, there are a lot of hot spots.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet all those big shots down on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Well, that was Bourbon Street Parade, and I'm Frank Asanto of the Dukes of Dixieland. Let me tell you a story of a joker with the unusual name J. Edgar Adding Machine. Ed was really well named. His head just naturally seemed to spin numbers. He could add up a grocery list faster than a cash register. So he went to school under the GI Bill, and guess what Ed majored in? You'd never guess. Philosophy. Well, Ed had a heck of a time getting a passing mark, but luckily under the GI Bill you are allowed to make one change of course. Ed made the switch back to the numbers racket and graduated at the head of his class. There's a moral to this story. If you are a veteran planning on schooling under the GI Bill, you too have the right to make one change of course to get you from the wrong course to the right one. But friend, why not take the right course for you in the first place? There's a way to be sure, and I'll tell you about it in a moment, but first... Let's have some good old Dixie. And we, the Dukes of Dixieland, and Freddie on trombone, slide, frog, slide. Thanks. This is Frank Asanto once again of the Dukes of Dixieland, and a little while ago I told you about a Korean veteran who selected the wrong course of study when he began his program of GI education. Luckily, under the law, he could make one change of course. He was able to switch to another course better suited to his talents. A happy ending? Well, sure. But veterans, if you're taking GI training, why not start off right in the first place? There's a way to do it, and it's called vocational counseling. If you are not sure what you do best, you can ask VA for vocational counseling. Counseling gives you a series of tests and interviews that help you to a sure knowledge of yourself. You make your own decision of what course to take, but you're in a position to make a wise decision. How do you apply for counseling? It's simple enough. Just add a check mark to one of the boxes on the application sheet for Korean GI training when you fill it out. It has been a lifesaver for a lot of veterans who were not quite sure which was best for them. Remember, veterans, vocational counseling. And now for one of our favorites from one of our recent albums with Louis Armstrong doing the vocal, here's Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
Just a closer walk with thee. Oh Lord, grant it if you please. Daily walk close to thee. let it be. Dear Lord, let it be. I am weak, but thou art strong. Oh Lord, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee.
That's the Here's to Veterans tribute from the Dukes of Dixieland. Here's to Veterans is presented transcribed by the Veterans Administration in cooperation with the American Federation of Musicians, whose members have donated their services, and this station, which has contributed its time in the public interest. Tune in again for more top-flight entertainment on Here's to Veterans. And from New York, the Dukes of Dixieland say, thanks for listening.